is yes, we're asking for that. And what ends up happening is you end up with the excess amount of tip. Then what the city does, or can do, is they can make a TIF district, and if I'm wrong, yell at me, that leads straight into other parts of the town. Then those funds can be transferred around. The idea of a TIF district is to bring jobs into town. You're looking at $7 million worth of union jobs.
All these people are going to be union workers.
Everybody that works for me will be union.
What union is that?
Why do I do that?
What union is that?
It's the commercial workers out of Edwardsville. I've got friends who are BAs. I was raised union. My grandfather helped fight the strikes with the steel mills. We go union. That's the way it's going to be.
What about buildings?
John, where'd you go?
In hiding.
Oh, there you go.
TIF Act requires prevailing wage.
Right, it requires prevailing wage. But John spoke to,
Logan Roach and another individual.
okay, that's you, never mind. So what we're going to do is negotiate with the unions as closely as what we possibly can. I'm not going to bring in 40 Mexican laborers to build a hotel. Okay, I can't do that. Now,
Thank you, they did in Sparta.
oh, no. Not my thing. Now, will 100% of the work be union? I would say no, because find a union painting crew that can paint a hotel in 4 days or 5 days.
RPC.
Who?
RPC.
Get John Bergfeld their number.
Well, Logan is going to supply, as I understand it.
We're supposed to have a meeting with the
Yeah.
building trades to get this worked out, but I was just here to make sure, because I need to know whether I want to be on this side or this side.
Well, it's union. You know, I've been pro-union all my life. I have no choice, or I've got relatives who will get me. You know? Yeah. I don't know if you guys know Gordon Strong. Okay, Gordon Strong. He's got the thalidomide. Gordon's my cousin. Union, Local 100. I don't know if any of you have ever messed with Local 100, but trust me, I wouldn't go home at night if it wasn't union, because they'll get you. But what we're looking to do is spend a lot of money. Now, you saw that Branson can do this at 41%. Do you think, and nothing against Mr. Reed, I don't know how he runs his hotel. I don't know what he does. It's none of my business, to be honest. What we do is we look at the statistics. The statistics say there's 78% of the rooms are locked up in this area, and they've been that way for several years. So, you can ship your people out of this town, or go with a company like Microtel. Hold on a second, let me flip you back to slide.
I'm blind, I'm suing. I said I'm blind, I'm suing.
One of the big things, when you're looking at this hotel group, if you've ever stayed in a Howard Johnson or a Travelodge or a Ramada Inn, and say you had people who were coming to this area, and they wanted to stay in a Ramada Inn. Well, they call the Ramada Inn reservation line. Ramada Inn's going to say, no, we don't have one, but we have a new Microtel. Same thing if you've got people who stay in Howard Johnson's, Travel Lodge, or any of this group. What that basically means to the city is that 37% of all of our business we're bringing with us.
St. Genevieve's 19%.
They're what?
St. Genevieve Microtel is 19%.
Occupancy right now?
No, but they bring it from their central reservation.
Okay.
Okay.
All I can tell you is what is disclosed to me under the documents that we've gotten from Microtel. Okay, let's say 19%. We'll go with Brett, his number. So now we've got 19% of our clientele that never would have booked him. More people eating in the restaurants, more people staying, more people shopping. And again, you're looking at buying gas. Well, maybe. I think half the people here run across the road. But John's going to explain a couple other things that we looked at in coming to town. We would never put a property in a location that would harm. We wouldn't do it. In essence, we think it's going to build up their business.
You can't fill 46.
Pardon?
You can't fill
You're not
46.
supposed to be able to fill 46.
We're running half empty, half full on the right side.
I understand. That's 50% occupancy, right?
What's any more room's gonna do for us?
What's it going to do?
80, 60, you said 80 rooms.
Well, it's an 84-room prototype,
Yeah.
but then by the time you take out the conference room, the swimming pools,
Larger lobby,
yeah.
we're going to seriously decline. It won't be 84 rooms.
No, that's the prototypical. Microtel's building size.
Besides that, Roger, we decided to turn the building so there's a view. If you drive out there and look, there's a view out over the river valley, basically. We decided to turn it, so we're probably gonna have to drop the size off with it.
You referred to 40% in Branson. What properties does that encompass in Branson? Like
All.
everything that's been there for?
Everything.
How many of those properties don't have a mortgage?
Well, having a mortgage is neither here nor there, because any accountant's going to tell you that if you own a business, you should have a mortgage, because if you ever go to sell the building, you won't be paying the capital gains. So you should always carry a mortgage.
Debt financing is a huge part of hotel business. The money's made when you sell the property. The buyers in Branson taught me a great deal about hotel business.
Well, one of the things that, the hotel that we're going to build for $6 million is going to be immediately worth maybe $4 million.
You know, you got occupancy. If it doesn't,
But we have a marketing strategy. The company has a marketing plan. We know it can be successful. If I was the only hotel in town, I'd be upset too. I'd be sitting right where you're at.
you talk about taxpayer subsidized competition. After 700% increase in room growth in this area, anybody that wants to stay here has a room.
You want me to? Okay, we had two options when we first started looking at this. Was parking a Microtel product. We're also approved for Motel 6. Would it be better to have a $29, $39 hotel parked next to you, or a $79, $99? Those are our options. If we have to go without financing or without the additional tip, we probably have to reconsider and maybe look at bringing back a Motel 6 product. What we're trying to do is we're trying to put something into the community that is competitive but won't destroy.
If you want it that bad, I said, buy me out.
I don't want your hotel. It's 18 years old, it's 2 stories. It's not within the hotel model where it needs to be today.
And it's not a fit zone.
Oh, I don't know, that's, no, well, no, it's not. But buying you out doesn't do us any good. And I think you got it for sale now, don't you?
No, sir.
Why did you start reporting to STR?
Because I have done it for a good while, and I want to collect data and get more competitive. So I'm not doing good numbers.
That's not it.
I've been in and out of STR for the last 17 years.
Okay, fair enough. But again, we're not looking to destroy you. If
How's
you
that
look,
not gonna destroy them?
huh?
How's that not gonna destroy them? Where are all these people coming that's gonna fill these 84 additional rooms? Where's all these people coming from?
Well, we're gonna take part of it from Missouri.
Oh, really?
Three motels, but 2 brand new.
We'll take them.
Exactly. Berryville has 3 motels.
Yeah.
They
They
have an
have
interstate.
7,000
We have
people.
an interstate.
I don't need an interstate to do,
Billy, you got
okay?
And we have 8,000 people, but 3,000 of them already have a room, so.
How many billboards? How many billboards?
Everybody, we got a map.
I'm gonna be quiet because what's gonna really, $18 million invested in the town. We're looking to be the best civic partners that we can. Again, we're looking to invest, we're not looking to take it out. That's why we're gonna build the product that we want to build.
Well, I've got a quick question.
Yeah.
I mean, you're building this huge hotel.
Yeah.
Where Highway 3 sits right now,
Uh-huh.
there's not much parking. Where are you gonna park all these cars that are coming? There's a little bitty spot there.
That, you're right, that's a little bitty
Up on
spot,
top.
but we have a total of almost 12 city lots, over 2 acres. It's not just that little spot right there.
It's not going east or west or north or south. huh?
It's going to be pushed back a little bit and set a little bit this way.
Okay. Not too people in the-
Before we get started, I want to ask one of your called owners. Best, how long have you owned the house?
I've owned that property since '07.
Have you had any intentions of doing anything with it before the city would probably have to come and the legal and everything to update it, if we have graffiti and everything?
Pardon me?
Inspect it with our inspector, if we have problems with graffiti.
I don't understand.
Would
the
you have
question.
ripped it down before the city stepped in?
Not necessarily.
You didn't have this offer, you would have just left it the way it is, or lived with it?
Yeah. It's been that way for 20 years. It's been that way for the 4 years that I've owned it.
Would you take this on yourself as far as this hotel?
Would I take it on myself?
Do this yourself as an individual with no
I'm a
partners?
part of the group.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, I'm asking you, would you do it as just one person?
Why should I?
I'm just asking,
No.
because this family did it as a family back.
If you're saying, Mike, if I would want to do this on my own, if I'm capable, yeah,
Did you see a demand for it?
yeah. They've got statistical analysis and research to back up. They're not coming in here blind.
Sleeping when he was there.
They have statistical analysis and research that states there's a demand.
Just to come to Chatsworth.
You didn't even look, Mike. I've got it on tape. You sit there with your face in the ceiling, not paying one bit of attention to what they just did.
I'm not talking to you.
That's because you know I'm right.
No, I'm talking to Mr. Best.
Okay.